Hello love, in this video I'm going to show you how you can restyle your bone straight hair, taking it from this which you see right here to this. If you want to see how you can restyle your bone straight hair after washing it, or probably after weeks of using it, you don't want to wash it, just want to restyle it, then please keep on watching this tutorial. So the first thing you want to do is you want to section off the up part of the hair. Use your hair clips like this ones I'm using right here to clip it away. And after clipping the hair away, you want to get your Moroccan Argan Oil Serum or any other hair serum that you prefer to use for styling your wigs. Apply a small amount to your palm, massage it together and apply on the hair. Then get your heat protectant spray and spray it on the hair. Let's say you don't have your heat protectant spray and you don't have argan oil serum, but you have castor oil. You can just apply a small amount of castor oil to the hair and use your hair straightener to start straightening the hair. This hair straightener I'm using is from Cloud9 and I use it at the highest heat temperature, which is 220 degrees Celsius. So I walk from one side to the other side of the hair and I use the tail end of that comb to just take out more sections of the hair. I comb through the hair and I straighten it using the Cloud9 hair straightener. And of course this process requires patience because it's gonna take some time. At least you need at least 1 hour to restyle one wig. So I'm going to keep on applying products to smaller sections of the hair and I'll keep straightening it. I'll apply my Moroccan Argan Oil Serum and also spray the heat protectant spray. I'll use my comb to take a small section of the hair and straighten it using that hair straightener. And this process is pretty much repetitive, so you have to be patient with it. If you're somebody that gets bored easily, I don't think hairstyling is for you. You can just send it to a stylist to help you do it. But if you're gonna do this, just promise me you're gonna be patient and work in really small sections, because it's when you work in really small sections that the result is a lot better and you get to rock that newly restyled wig for a really long time before you need to restyle it again. And as we finish working on one step at the bottom part, we're going to go back to the hair we clipped away at the up part and get more hairs, clip away the rest of it, reapply that Moroccan Argan Oil Serum to the hair and clip away the part of moisturize. Go over to the other part we haven't moisturized and moisturize those other areas. Then instead of clipping the entire thing away, we're going to take out the small section we want to start working on. Then get our heat protectant spray, spray it on it, comb through the hair, and then use our Cloud9 hair straightener to start straightening the hair. If you're straightening two sections, just divide it into two, clip away one part on top and work with one section, straighten it until you're pleased with how straight the hair is, and then go back to the other part and straighten it all the way until you're pleased with how straight the hair looks. And then you keep on moving to your other side until you get to the other end of the wig. So this is you have to be patient with this process. Like, you have to be patient. If it's not something you enjoy doing, hey, please just send your wig to your hair revamp person to help you get it together, because you're going to take time. It's going to take your time to revamp you, to restyle your wigs at home. And yeah, just keep doing it. So you notice that, of course, I'm progressing. I just keep spraying that heat protectant spray on the already moisturized hair, and I use that Cloud9 hair straightener to straighten the hair. I divide the hair into a smaller section. I work in the inner part, and then I work on the hair on the upper part, and then straighten the rest of the hair that is already straightened generally. Then I go back to my products and clip away a part of the hair and straighten the part that hasn't been straightened. And I'm going to go back after I finish straightening this hair to that one that I clipped away and straighten it, and then proceed to another side of the wig after I finish straightening this particular one that I'm holding right now. Yeah, if you're getting value from this video so far, please make sure you smash the like button and share this video with somebody who is also going to get value out of it. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please click on the subscribe button right below, and also turn on the post notification bell right beside the subscribe button so you don't miss future uploads from me. So this particular wig that I'm working on right here, my client bought this wig from me about 4 years ago, and she only sends this wig for me to help her revamp it. And I can see this is probably like the second time I've had to revamp it in the 4 years. So it just seems like she doesn't really wear the wig. She She probably doesn't wear it very often. But one thing I noticed about this, my client that owns this wig, is that she's very, very careful in terms of how she stores her wigs. When she finished wearing her wig, she packs it in a nylon and puts it in a paper bag. She's very careful with how she stores her wig. So one tip I want to share with you in this video is, if you don't have the strength to be revamping your wig all the time, you have to be very mindful of how you store your wigs. You want to always keep your wig well, very neat. Always brush through your hair. Don't keep your hair matted together. If you sweat on it, air dry it, put it back in your nylon that it came in, or the paper bag your wigs came in. That's one of the best ways that you can really have your wigs well maintained for a really long time. Because you can imagine this hair that she bought over 4 years ago. That's if it's not even longer than 4 years. Well, over 4 years ago, and it's still very much intact. So I know she bought 2 bundles of hair and a 4x4 closure, and it's Vietnamese bone straight hair. It's still very much, it's probably even natural straight. I can't even remember, but probably either it was natural straight or bone straight. But I would like to believe it's actually bone straight hair. So how you store your wigs matters a whole lot. It's not just about investing a chunk of money buying hair. You have to be able to maintain that hair very well. Store your wigs well, and then send them for maintenance. If you can do, if you're somebody that does maintenance once in a year and you know how to store your wigs well, it's feasible. If you're somebody that does maintenance, let's say twice a year or 3 times a year, it's feasible, so long as you manage your wigs well. You're not rough with your hair, you don't leave your hair matted together, you're not swimming with your wigs, then it's something it's feasible also. So just patiently walk through the hair while you're styling it, comb through it, keep working with the hair patiently until you're pleased to have a look. So you can see right now I'm literally finished with straightening the hair around the closure area, from the hair around the closure area all the way to the hair at the bottom part of the wig. So what I'm left with after that section is the closure area, which I'm combing right now. And take note, with this closure area, the only thing I'm going to do is also apply the Moroccan Argan Oil Serum, spray the heat protectant spray on that section of hair. And then when it's time to flatten the closure area, that's when I'll probably reintroduce a new product. But in the interim, what I'm doing is just straightening the hair around the closure area and combing it to blend in with the rest of the hair on the wig. Yes, so I'm going to straighten this other section right here. So guys, if you're watching this video so far and you haven't bought my ebooks, hair extensions and how to test its quality, how to start your hair business ebooks, these books are very valuable for you. If there are people that are booking one-on-one consultations with me, I'm not doing that right now, because men, you're not paying for the consultation, so why do you want to waste my time when you can just go and buy the book and get the information from the book? Please purchase this ebook from my website, Hair Extensions and How to Test Its Quality, How to Start Your Hair Business ebooks. They are all available on my website at a very, very affordable rate. One of the ebooks goes for 5,000 naira, the other one goes for 7,000 naira. Then the paperback copy is the one that is probably a little bit more pricey, and that's on Amazon. The links are in the description box. So now I apply the hair wax to the closure area. I'm also going to spray the heat protectant spray on the closure area. Then I'm going to start using that hot coiling wand to flatten the hair around the closure area while I comb through it. And after I'm pleased with how flat the hair is, I'm going to go back with my T-pin, just to ensure that the parting along that closure area is really smooth. Then I'm going to go back and just comb through it and reach back towards that coiling wand to just help me flatten the hair around the closure area a lot better. And when I'm done with flattening the hair around the closure area, what I'm going to do next is probably just trim the bottom part of the hair with my scissors or my clipper. So you can use your scissors. If you have a scissors that is very, very sharp, use it. If you have the clipper, use it. But for this tutorial, I started to use the scissors. I'm just using the scissors to just ensure that the hair at the bottom part of this wig is very well leveled. Level the hair. I don't know what it is about blunt cut wigs that after a while you start noticing that one is jumping up higher than the other one. I really can't figure out why blunt cut wigs behave like this. But regardless, when you're revamping blunt cut wigs, always ensure that you just go back to the bottom part and clean it out, so that when your client wears it, it feels as good as new. It's fresh. He has that very clean look that it is supposed to have. Yeah guys, so after trimming out the bottom part of this wig, what you can do is to maybe apply a little bit of foundation to the least of the closure area. But if your client doesn't like that, just leave it like that and send the wig off to her in its natural lace color. So guys, this is pretty much the finished step in this tutorial. This is the finished look of the wig. This is what we finished with, comparing it to what we started with, which is this right here. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Remember, people, have courage, live a positive life, and I'll most definitely catch you in my next video. You can send your wigs for me for revamp if you're in Lagos, Nigeria. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye, love.